Welcome to another video, TCH Legion, where we're going to talk about what can you expect in the next update of Lost Relics. Because no, the game ain't dead, and yes, it's going to be an
epic update. I think it's going to blow everyone's minds.
The last video we did about Lost Relics, we covered the last update of this game and it was massive. New monsters, new dungeons, a new dynamic in each adventure. So those were very positive changes, but at the same time we also noticed that there's a few pieces missing in this project for it to work properly. So if you're as curious as me about this project and what's coming for Lost Relics, make sure you watch until the end. Lost Relics leaking, let's get started. So crypto herders, in our very last video about Infinite Fleet, Lost Relics, we identified two main issues, which are the combat is still too simple, it's just left click and right click all the time, and we're desperately needing some skills in this game, like the ability to throw fireballs or ice storm or earthquake to your enemies, something cool like that, you know. And the other main issue was the fact that the play to earn wasn't that great. It's basically you go into a dungeon and maybe there's a very low chance that you get a blockchain item or NFT, and that's your only way of earning, okay? And the NFT pool in this game is already quite looted, so there's not that many NFTs available right now, so the chance of dropping an NFT is really low, making the play to earn not very consistent. So let's see through the hints that Cliff gave us if there's a chance that these two main issues will be solved in the next patch. And in the very first leak we have an image of a forging furnace.
So there's definitely forging coming that you know about.
Which means that you guys can expect a new life skill in the next patch, forging, which I'm guessing is going to be a great add to the game because new players were spending like months with a green weapon, and I'm guessing that with forging players are going to be able to forge their own virtual weapons, allowing new players to have epic and rare weapons simply by gathering the materials to forge them. Okay, so that's gonna give more opportunity to the new players. So instead of waiting for the low chance of dropping an NFT, now you can actually just gather some materials and you'll be able to get your hands on some higher tier weapon, and like this having an earlier access to the high tier dungeons. And right here we have the image of a tanning frame. So when I first saw this I thought, whoa, another life skill, but then Cliff said that it's a skill but not really a skill. Well, even I got confused on that one.
I mean, this one's not like too huge, but there are a couple of things that might be in the leaks that might look like skills but aren't necessarily skills at this stage. So I guess, yeah, tanning is one of those.
And in the next patch you can expect a new area to explore, it looks like. What is this? A graveyard, I'm guessing, where you're going to fight skeletons and zombies. So a new area to explore and more variety for the world of Lost Relics. And now the most exciting leak, shadowstones. And what does this image mean? Well, it means that from now on the play to earn is gonna receive a massive update.
It definitely is gonna push Lost Relics more into I guess that play to earn side. Trade fee will be revised for the next update.
Okay.
It'll be changed from 3% to 4%.
Okay.
And that 1%, which is 25% of the fees, will be put back into the game. And so a percentage of the shadowstones that you use to buy will then be put back into the game and dropped in adventures.
So before, in Lost Relics, a play to earn was completely luck based. So you could spend like 1 week grinding without ever getting any NFT or blockchain item. That's how it's called in Lost Relics. But from now on, because the trading fee is gonna be upgraded, every time you do a trade, a percentage of that fee will go back to the game in the form of shadowstones. Also, the purchases that you do in the website, a percentage of that will also go back into the game in the form of shadowstones. So, in the next patch, I guess that you can expect a Lost Relics with a much stronger and consistent play to earn components. And in the next image we have a tool belt. So I am guessing that if you go into an adventure that has fishing, mining, gathering and woodcutting, you're not gonna need to occupy 4 of your inventory slots. No, instead you're going to have specific slots for all the gathering tools. And in the next image, Cliff is showing us the Amulet of Chaos, which is a rare virtual item. And this item causes nearby enemies to attack each other for 10 seconds or to run to a nearby area. So I am guessing that this item, I guess this item was already in the game, but now it's gonna have a new effect. Your Viterium hatchet has been critically damaged and likely won't last much longer. Well, actually Cliff released this as a leak, but he already confirmed that items are not going to lose their durability. Okay, so before, a long time ago, in the early periods of Lost Relics, your items would get damaged and you'd need to repair them. Okay, and Cliff thought about implementing this feature again in Lost Relics, but I guess he changed his idea when he said this.
And I know you speculated something about maybe there's ability to repair and that'll stimulate the gold markets more and do whatever. That's an option in the future by having this broken state. But for now, no.
Whoa, this is huge! So Cliff right now is showing us a 3rd slot for our gear. So now we're going to have armor, which makes sense because we're going to have also forging. And after this is also showing us a picture of an armor assembly stand, which is saying assemble complete armor set. So I am guessing that through forging you're going to be able to create armor components, and then maybe in the armor assembly stand you're going to be able to assemble them to create the gear that is going to go to your 3rd and new slots, the armor slots. So this is just me speculating, okay? This is just me speculating, but I do think there's a pretty good chance of that being the idea of Cliff. Also going to have new payment methods. So right there you seeing shadowstones. So the same shadowstones that you're gathering in each adventure of Lost Relics, you're going to be able to use these in the website. So that's amazing news. Oh, the next one is exciting. We have an image of a rock with gems inside, like if this rock was more rare than the other rocks. So before, you could mine in the beginning of the map and you could mine in the end, and it was exactly the same. The probability of each item dropping while mining rocks was exactly the same. But now I am guessing that some gathering nodes are going to be more rare and they're going to have different odds of dropping certain items than the other gathering nodes. And this one is the craziest of all of them. Cliff left us a clip of a player playing as the warden. That's crazy. So are players going to be able to play as monsters from now on? Are there going to be like items that allow you to transform into a monster for a certain period of time? Well, you guys let me know what you think about this leak in the comment section. So crypto herders, unfortunately there's no more leaks to cover, but I hope you guys out there are as excited as I am for the next update of Lost Relics. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, it's going to help a lot the channel, and subscribe because twice per week we're bringing the most exciting play to earn news to your screen. Also, we have live streams going every week, and you can vote on which live streams you want to see on our Discord, which is in the description. So about these leaks, we still didn't see any leak about you being able to cast magic at your opponents or a skill tree, character skills. Well, I guess we're not going to see that yet. But one very important thing is that the play to earn is going to have a massive upgrade. After the next patch, you're going to be able to earn much more consistently with the drop of bloodstones in each dungeon, and that's very good. And also this new dungeon, the new items, the new life skill is all a good add to the game. So once again, I do believe that Lost Relics is heading in the right direction, and even though the developer Cliff is only one guy, I do think that Lost Relics has the potential to be one of the top NFT games out there if Cliff keeps working this way. But well, that's just me saying. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you crypto maniacs next video.
Yeah, I know everyone's like, oh, why is there no updates? Is the project dead or something like that? I'm like, since when does a project go dead when it's quiet for a while? It means people are busy working on it, especially when they tell you they're busy working on it.